Hey, so welcome back to Queers of Free Action. My name is Tara, right? But mostly everybody calls me Tara. Hi, how are you? I'm your game master. Say hi, everybody. Do it in whatever order you want. Pick your own order.
Hi, everybody.
That's Greg.
Hi, everybody.
That's Bates.
Buddy.
That's CJ, who's gonna say it again because the same thing happened with their mic that happened last
God.
time.
Hi, everybody.
That one was, hi, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Buddy.
And hi, Georgeanna.
Hi, Tara. I mostly say Tara.
That's okay.
And hi to everybody else. I've said Tara occasionally, but I mostly say Tara.
I don't mind whatever you want to say. So, yeah, I think we were gonna do some retail therapy today after all that shit that happened last session. So, are we doing anything?
Yeah.
Are we doing anything else, or are we just ready to switch over to Cogs United here?
I want to have a chat with Bates.
Oh yeah, go for
We
it.
can chat while we're walking.
Yeah, have a chat while I populate the map.
Or Rose is talking to Sym anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hey, so I know that you're dealing with a lot of feelings about what's going on with our boss and stuff, and that's fair. But I don't want to fight, but I'm a little bothered that you outed our, I thought, ally. When she asked you how you knew that she analyzed her siblings, you told her about Ellen Wilmette, and you told her specifically who we were working with there. And I wish that we had talked about that as a group and had a consensus on whether that was information we wanted to share or not. Especially since we're still not 100% sure on how well we can trust Brad. I'm hoping we can, but I'm not sure we're there yet. But I know you were dealing with there was a lot going on in that room. So I get it, but I'm also a little sad.
I'm sorry you feel that way. You're probably right, but in the moment, I was not thinking.
Yeah.
I have a quick question. Did the two of you hang back or walk forward, or did you clue the two of us into what happened?
We're probably hanging back.
Okay, so we don't know yet that you outed our friend?
No.
Okay.
Our maybe friend. We don't know that for certain yet, quite honestly.
Anybody you let live is a friend.
It's a good thing I want to fuck you.
Do we need to try to get word to her, though, to let her know she might be outed?
We may want to set up a meeting with her as quickly as possible, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe after we go shopping, we can go do the thing with the sign that she told us about, which clearly we remember all the details of how that works.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Just I clearly remember her name, I'm just not using it because we all know her name.
Yeah, there's no need to mention Akata by name. That would probably even put her in more danger.
At least I didn't do that.
Yeah, I did notice that. But
because there's tons of snake ladies.
Yatsky, is that? I am so bad at remembering. What the race that she is?
Yunti.
Yunti.
Yunti. I was close. I got the yawn and the E right. I just got the little middle sound messed up.
Yahtzee! No.
Yahtzee! Alright, so anyway, arriving...
Okay.
Right, arriving at Cogs U, or Cogs United, let me see. So, you turn the corner, onto the street, and there it is. This street looks like it's a shopping district. There's clothing stores, there's furniture stores, there's all kinds of stuff. But on the one side of the street, 3 whole storefronts have been bought out, all next to each other. The first one has a big open door with a big Cogs United sign over it. And the other storefronts have their doors sealed, but in the windows there's all kinds of like tech.
Monday. No, sorry.
No. but there's all kinds of like tech displays in the windows, like pocket watches and metronomes and like wheelchairs and clocks and all sorts of cool stuff. So the storefront at the end of the block is the one with the open door, and I'm gonna move y'all into in Roll20 over to the Cogs United map now, so you can.
You
I
know,
see.
that's such a
Black.
shame. One of those shops used to be like this really kick-ass macrame shop where I used to get the best sacks.
The best. Okay.
And now it's just gone. It's never going to be there again. I don't even know if they moved. I think they're just
Was
gone.
Second on up.
Incredible how JJ actually has no idea what he's talking about.
He's talking
Like-
about a completely different street.
Yeah, like in a completely
Yeah.
different part of town.
He just hates the Cogs United that much.
All right, so I'm dragging you over to the map. You're probably going to see a black screen here. Go ahead and zoom out and then look in the bottom right corner.
Why is it always this way?
Because I make large maps, I guess.
Like big maps and you cannot lie.
And she's
Jeez. So, does everyone,
Alright, I'm not mad anymore.
okay, does everyone see their 4 characters in the entryway to Cogs United?
I don't see any stuff. I just see like chairs and desks and stuff. Well,
Yeah.
the non fun stuff.
Okay, so you're at Cogs United. You go through
Ooh.
you go through the door. It's this like big inviting door. And you walk into the building. To your left, there's sort of like a waiting area with like a couch and a couple chairs, and there's a big bronze statue in the corner there of a man with wild hair wearing overalls and a set of goggles. And the statue man is hunched over, and it looks like he's working on something in his hands. You can see he's got a pocket watch, and that's an actual pocket watch. Everything else is bronze, like the whole statue is bronze, except for the pocket watch he's working on, which is a real one.
I'd like to do possibly an Arcana check on
Yeah.
Mr. Statue.
Okay, yeah, sure. Go ahead and roll. I will finish describing what else you see, and then we'll come back and resolve that. So, so on the right, there's a reception desk, and you see someone behind the desk, and they wave and say, "Hi, welcome to Cogs United. What can I do for you today?" Behind them is a glass wall, and behind that you can see what looks like a tinkerer's office. There's like desks along 3 of the walls with all kinds of tools and springs and cogs and all sorts of stuff laid out. There is also a hallway laid out in front of you. There's a door on the left side of the hallway, and it looks like the hall curves around to the left. And you were showing me a die. Were you showing me the result of your roll, or?
Yeah, I rolled a 16, so it's a 20.
Okay, 20 Arcana check on the statue. So it's weird because there's definitely something magical here. You feel like the statue could animate, and you notice something else. You notice there's actually like a little wire running into the hand of the statue from the pocket watch. Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah. So the woman behind the reception desk, she looks over and she says, "Hi, welcome to Cogs United. How can we help you?"
I guess I'm going to be doing the talking. We're looking for portable communications devices.
Oh, and are you? What's the word? What would be the word for like a representative of a company or something, like a corporate buyer or?
Diplomat?
No.
Probably just representatives.
Yeah, or I guess buy. Okay. So, are you private buyers or representatives of an organization or?
This private.
Excellent. Well, one of our wonderful salespeople will be happy to. There we go. There's Brienne now, and you see a woman walking out of the hallway from the left with an armful of paperwork and stuff, and she goes, "Yeah, I'd be happy to help. My name's Brienne. Welcome to Cox United. What are your names?"
So, my name is Callum. This is my associate, Georgeanna. And yes, I did do that on purpose.
Mm-hmm. Are you are you looking like Callum right now, or?
Nope. I look like myself.
Okay.
Just because remember, I said I was going to go in looking like myself because I'll be looking like someone else.
Right.
Later on.
Right. Okay.
And then behind me, I will actually point at Sasha and say, "This is JJ." And then
Nelson waves.
I'll point at JJ and say, "This is." I'm sorry. We've only. I just. JJ, I'm sorry. I don't remember his name. I'm looking at Sasha going, "I'm sorry, JJ, I don't remember his name. You just introduced us like 5 minutes ago."
It's Esri.
So I'm so sorry, Esri. I'm usually much better with names.
Yeah, it's all good, Callum.
I love that you took into account the exact amount of idiot Sasha is, too.
I did a personal wisdom check to see if he's gonna catch on.
Okay, so just so the GM has this correct, Callum, Georgeanna, Sasha is JJ, and JJ is Esri. I'm just gonna write that
Yep,
down.
it's Rose. Georgiana is the player name.
No, Georgiana is the name I actually gave her for Rose.
Did you? I thought you said Rose. Okay, cool.
Nope. I said Georgiana, and then I said I did that on purpose.
Okay.
So.
That's not gonna get confusing at all.
No. No, I'm sure this will be fine. This will be fine.
I don't know why, but I'm going to spend the next forever trying not to call you Renesmee instead of Esri.
Esri.
I've been thinking a lot about Deep Space Nine.
It's a very good show. Esri is a very good character.
I've been
All right,
thinking
Esri. What show?
Deep Space Nine.
Yeah.
Star Trek.
Esri
The
Dax.
best of the Star Treks.
Oh. I don't know. I don't think I ever got to Esri Dax. I remember Jadzira, but I don't remember Esri.
How dare you say Jadzira?
Yeah, upsetting.
I twitched when you said that.
I twitched in a nerdy way. It was upsetting to me personally because I felt the need to actually use so hard.
Actually, her name was Jadzia.
Jadzira, whatever.
No.
It's DS9, the absolute worst of the Star Trek series.
Hey, fight me.
And this was the moment that the podcast ended.
I will throw hands for the Bajorans.
You can throw whatever you want for the Bajorans, preferably right straight into the trash can.
Damn.
All right. Look, we're not fighting. We're not picking fights. We're here to play a fun game about a sex top shoy.
A sex what?
Rude.
Anyway, back to the game. Brienne says, "Oh, okay. Nice to meet you. Did I hear you had some interest in the statue of our founder?"
Oh yeah, I just found it interesting. It's not every day you see a giant bronze statue that with a working pocket watch at the same time.
Yeah. Well, I mean, as you may know, that's what we started out making. We were watchmakers, but now we make all sorts of things, including well, you said something about communication devices?
Yes.
Well, do I have some options for you? Would you like to enjoy a tour of the history of Cogs United while I run into the back and grab a few options for you?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay. I don't think we have any tour guides on hand right now, but you're welcome to take a self-guided. Sorry. Tara is realizing this is probably a very bad idea. Fuck it. Fuck it. Let's do this. Let's do it. Let's do it. We can do this. It'll be fine.
JJ leans over to Sasha and says, "Have you ever been to a store that also is a tour?
We're very proud of our history.
That also is a what?
Also is a tour. It's a store that is a tour.
I mean,
I can tell. Oh wait, you weren't supposed to hear that. I'm
So,
talking to my friend.
So Brienne leads you over to the statue, and she closes the lid on the pocket watch. And the bookshelf next to the statue starts to rumble, and then the wall and the bookshelf both they start to raise up. And let me just fix this up on roll 20, because I'm a nerd and I made a whole map with moving parts.
JJ is trying so hard not to look impressed.
Opening up in front of you, there's a series of small rooms with the little tables and life-sized mannequins, and this seems to be a little history tour of Cogs United. And she says, "Go ahead and walk through the tour, and I'll meet you at the end with a few options."
Very well. Thank you, Brienne.
Absolutely. See you soon.
What are the things with no touch signs on them?
Pretty much everything. Actually, at the start, right above the very first table, there is a sign that says, "Welcome to our tour. Many of the items on our tour are of historical value and may be quite delicate. Please do not touch the exhibits. Thank you."
So without touching, I want to do an Arcana check on the mannequin.
Absolutely, go for it.
And that is going to be a whopping 11.
A whopping 11, huh? Okay.
But seeing as how JJ is the only one who's actually moved over next to me.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, JJ.
Hmm?
The big bronze thing?
Yeah?
Yeah. It's a construct.
You mean like a robot?
Like a golem?
Isn't that like what they do here? I should expect that. I rolled an 18 on a perception check, just kind of like.
Okay. So tell me what y'all are looking for. Are you doing the actual reading the exhibits thing and trying to get the history of this place? Are you looking for shiny hidden things and secrets, or?
Absolutely looking for hidden things and secrets, but also looking for hidden things and secrets that might be in.
Okay.
Kind of reading between the lines on all of the history too.
I somehow doubt there's going to be too many secrets to find in a tour that's open to the public. Maybe I could be wrong.
Usually it's guided, however.
Considering I rolled an 18 on my and it's a perception check, I'm gonna say that JJ is just looking at the shiniest stuff in there.
Just looking at the shiny stuff. All right. So here's what you get. So on the little placard, you see the first mannequin is Tom Sharp. And this room tells the story of Tom going to war in that big war 50 years ago. The mannequin is wearing his old uniform, and on the table in front of you are his enlistment papers, a water skin, a few medals of service, that sort of thing. This room is very clearly commemorating that this guy, Tom Sharp, spent time in the service.
So what was the commemoration medal for?
Make a history check. See if you recognize these medals.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. Okay. That is a combat valor medal. This guy saw action and at the very least saved someone's life.
Okay.
Okay. So as far as looking at shiny things go, in the next room, JJ, there's a lot of shiny things. The next room talks about how Tom met this guy up in the north called Anton, who was an artificer alchemist kind of guy. On the table, there's all kinds of cogs and vials and stuff like that. It's all very fascinating. Yeah, so it seems that Tom and this guy Anton met up when Tom was at war in the Northlands, and they decided to form this company. There's even there's on the table. There's also the articles of incorporation for Cogs United.
So it was made up north.
Yeah, by a native Northlander and an invading soldier. Yeah. So, moving on to the next few rooms. Go ahead and give me another round of whatever checks you want to make
Okay.
as I open up the next few rooms.
Nat 20 to perception.
Nat 20 perception. Okay.
So
I
20
got
total.
I got a 20. What is my perception bonus?
I'll roll to see if I get anything, because why not?
Yeah, mine's only a 21, but it is still a nat 20.
Wow, 2 okay.
And a 1.
Alright.
Sasha's still in the shiny room.
Yep, Sasha's still in the shiny room. Probably like standing there with his fan, just kind of observing, like being.
Sasha hasn't even hit the shiny room yet.
Alright, I am gonna honor the crap out of these nat 20s. I'm gonna briefly finish the description of these last 3 rooms, and then I'm gonna tell you all the interesting shit. So room number 3, Tom Sharp gets
Yay.
Tom Sharp gets married, excuse me. His wife is a potato farmer, and he lives a life of like making watches and tending the farm and stuff. He's got a couple of kids. One of them is named Rin. His wife is a halfling, by the way. Tom's human though, so Rin is like half halfling, like a quarterling or something. I don't know. Anyway, room number 4, there's a coffin and a mannequin of adolescent Rin Sharp. And on the table there is the last pocket watch that Tom was working on repairing when he died. And then the final room is like, here's Cogs United today. Here's some of the cool shit we make today. And you recognize like the automatic wash basin from the prologue episode, plus like some wheelchairs and other cool stuff. So, yeah. Now, the interesting thing, the statues of Tom, of Anton, the artificer who co-founded Cogs, of middle-aged Tom and his wife, and of teenage Rin Sharp, they all animate. They can all animate. You also notice a few other things. At the end of this tour, there are 3 doors. First one on the right is marked restrooms. The second one on the right goes back to the reception area and the conference rooms and whatnot. And the third door straight ahead is marked employees only. And through it you can see rows of like desks and cabinets and workers. And you actually, you see Brienne opening a drawer and looking through it. But there is one more interesting thing. And it's behind the statue of Maggie Sharp. So, in room number 3 over here, you're pretty sure the wall behind everything here also moves. And I mean, with 2 nat 20s, you're pretty sure if you move the 2 shovels that are leaning up against the wall there, you put them into their like appropriate spots on the floor, and you can see like very subtle indents on the floor there. If you move the shovels to those indents, it will trigger the door to raise up behind Maggie and reveal whatever's behind it.
I look to the left, look to the right, look behind me.
I put a hand on Sym's shoulder and I say, "Hey, do you think those are a security system? Like, that's gotta be why they move, right?"
They probably are, but as long as the door is opened properly, it shouldn't trigger them.
I don't know. She's right over there. I think I got a glimpse of her when I went around the corner. Maybe we should come back.
Tell you what, you guys, you head over here, head over by the door and intercept her, and I'll just see what happens. That way you guys will have absolutely nothing to do with it.
I'm gonna look over at Rose.
You're like, can you help with him? I don't think I'm okay with that.
I mean, it's a self-guided tour. If they didn't want us to open the door that's clearly right there, then why would they make it so easy for us to do so? Like, all they had to do is stick a sign up that says, "Please don't touch the shovels" or something. But there's not a sign saying not to.
Well, actually, there was, but
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I mean, there's a sign that says "Don't touch the exhibits," and
The shovel isn't an exhibit. The shovel is just a tool.
there's a lot of tools involved in this exhibit.
Yeah, we misunderstood.
All right, I'll go distract her, I guess.
You can even say that because of the indentions, we thought someone else had touched the exhibit, and we were putting the shovels back where they clearly go. That's why the indention is there.
This is me, Gray, asking how y'all have on deception.
Yeah. What's everyone's deception? Cause
How can I ask?
My deception is a +7.
My deception
Okay.
is +2.
Now mine's a +2.
Because I've got performance and persuasion. I can go distract her if you want to lie about this. But JJ is side-eyeing you.
You know what, Jay? Jay? Sasha,
Yes.
I think, actually, excuse me, JJ, I think this is a perfect time for you and Esri to sack it out.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll go ahead and we'll sack it out.
Isn't that kind of identifying information?
What if we play hacky sack?
Yeah.
It can't be the only
Okay.
one.
Sasha, you want to go pick up these communication devices?
Yeah, let's go ahead and
We can sack after.
we'll sack it up.
don't sack
Sacking
this
might
up
be a
now.
little bit too much of a distraction. We could probably get away with just talking to her. And besides, you're short and pink. I'm sure you can distract her.
So the two of you head out to intercept Brienne. Okay. And Rose and Sym, Callum and Georgiana, you both trigger the hidden door.
Yes.
Okay. Click. The wall behind the farm life exhibit starts to rise up.
That's Tara. It's actually kind of funny because as you started going, you got about, and it stopped.
Yeah.
It did it for
Your
you
mic
too,
cut out.
though.
Did it for you too. It did it for you too.
Oh, that's
Give it-
weird.
We'll see if it does it for me. You're like,
Nope.
It almost did it for a second.
Almost.
Didn't even pick me up.
Well, it'll be on the recording, so you know.
No, I think it's a Discord thing.
Yeah, it's a Discord thing. Either way, there's a bit of humming as the door goes up.
JJ starts. Oh, JJ's coughing loudly around the corner.
Oh, yeah. You're both close enough to hear the door and stuff.
Yeah, we're pretending to loudly cough.
Georgiana, go.
what am I doing? Where am I going? Through the
Go.
wall?
Through the wall.
Through the window, through the wall.
So, how long did it take that wall to actually move up?
It was about 3 seconds, and it's not that wall actually. It's the other wall. Oops, because the massive ballista's there. There it is. Okay, I got it. Yay, roll 20. It's fun.
Okay, there should be enough time then. All right, I'll wait for Georgiana to get on the other side. And then Callum will quickly move the tools out of their slots and then beat feet to get through the door before it closes.
Sure, yeah. Give me a dex save.
17. I'm hoping that's okay.
Yeah, that's good enough. Yeah.
Okay.
Click. All right. So in the room, so far everything at Cogs United has been warm and welcoming. And there's like these nice wood paneled floors and comfortable chairs, and like the museum walkthrough area was very welcoming, all that sort of thing. This place is cold. The floor is stone and the walls are just like a hard flat gray. This room has one other door up in the corner, and obviously the door you came through as well, which shuts with a quiet thud behind you, and you're now just in this sort of box of a room that happens to have all kinds of weapons and armor along the walls. There are different suits of armor. There are a couple stands that have like robotic arms that you've seen some of those robotic arms that you've seen people use before. There's crossbows on the table in the corner over there. There's a massive ballista. There is a table that's got well, you've probably never seen an airship before, so this is very weird, but it looks like a boat with two like large oblong like balloon shaped things with propellers above the main like body of the boat. This room seems to be a showroom for a very different kind of clientele.
Maybe just a
Your
little,
clientele.
yeah.
Yeah, maybe just a little bit.
What was this? I'm going to move myself on top of it and then move back off. What was that?
Oh, that's one of the sets of robot arms that like you wear it on your back. You saw them in action in the Alien Well Met fight.
Oh, okay. Okay.
JJ sees those. He's gonna rip them to shreds.
I will look at the airship
Mm-hmm.
because I'm really thinking this must be the Skyblade.
Yeah, you do notice. I don't
Hmm.
remember if on the note that mentioned the Skyblade if it mentioned a version number. So if this is inconsistent, please forgive me. But you do notice a placard there that says Skyblade prototype version 3.4. Go ahead and make an Arcana check about it if you want, and then Rose, go ahead and roll on whatever you want to check out.
Now, yeah, there was no version number, but
Oh, okay.
19.
Okay.
Oh, where did it go? There it is. I got a 6.
Okay. So on a 19, you notice the same sort of wiring and like magical resonance, I guess, that the statue and the mannequins had. You also notice little ports along the bottom of the ship around it. It looks like they may be weapons or like something might shoot out of them. There's a bunch of these little holes all around the bottom of the boat. Anyway.
Death from above.
Uh-huh. Anyway, so back in the hallway, are you two sacking, or are you just waiting, or?
I think we're gonna go distract the lady, right? Isn't
Yeah.
that the idea?
Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead.
Okay, and when she comes out from the employees only section, what does she see?
She sees us just sort of talking. Maybe, I don't know, maybe we are playing a little bit of hacky sack, probably just casually or something.
We're like chatting about work later.
Yeah.
It's the most nonchalant shit.
Oh, JJ, Esri, did you enjoy the tour? And where are your friends?
They're in the back.
Associates.
We might have.
Our associates stepped outside, right?
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah?
they did.
That's correct. I couldn't. Well, I know that they stayed and they really enjoyed the tour. But I think they also stepped back outside to go take care of something.
Okay. Give me a deception check. And, actually, what I'm going to ask is CJ, give me a deception roll, and if you succeed on it, JJ can roll with advantage, since it seems like JJ's taking point on this. So
13.
okay, that's good enough.
With advantage then?
Yep. Roll with advantage.
Okay. I got a 17.
Okay. No problem. Will they be returning, or?
I have the money. I can take care of things.
Okay. Quick aside, did the four of you actually provide JJ with the money, or?
Well, JJ had the bag.
Oh, JJ has the bag of holding. Okay, cool. So she says, okay, well, why don't you both join me in the conference room? And she pushes open the second door on the right. That's the one that leads back to the reception area. And she leads you down the hallway to, sorry, let me clear the fog of war here and reveal things you'd probably see in here. Okay. Alright, she leads you back out, and it looks like this hall loops back around right to the reception area. But halfway through on the left, there's if you turn left, there's a conference room on your left. There's a back door in front of you. It looks like there's stairs that lead you upstairs. But she leads you into the conference room there.
Bink.
So,
Oops,
Yeah.
I'm on the table.
well, I mean, they don't have a pole, so
I mean,
I got a chance somewhere. I think it is hilarious that she does fit in the chair, and I.
It's pretty good, yeah. So yeah, she lays out a couple different boxes. She says, "We have a couple of options here. A lot of people are prohibited by the price and utility of traditional sending stones. They require so much recharge time and whatnot. So we've designed a few different devices at differing price points, depending on where you're at, that can provide communication between you and your friends at varying ranges. Again, depending on price point. And they don't need to recharge as often as, say, your traditional sending stone." And she starts laying out 3 or 4 different boxes, and they're pretty similar to, honestly, to what we would think of as walkie-talkies. They don't have the knobs and buttons and all the features, of course, that we would have. But these people don't know what radio waves are or anything like that. But they do seem to be metal boxes with a button on the side and a little place to speak into. And,
Radio waves, magic, what's the difference?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
She explains that they run off an Arcanum power source, but they don't require as much recharging as, say, a traditional sending stone. And they don't use as many Arcanum resources to create as a sending stone either. And there's a few different price points, but let me think those through actually while we cut back over to Sym and Rose.
it helps if I unmute myself before I start talking.
Probably, yeah. But there you are. You're in the military showroom.
So I want to look back at the door we came through.
It is closed.
Correct. Is there an obvious way to open it from this side?
Go ahead and roll me some investigation.
I got an 8, so if there is, I'm probably not seeing it.
Yeah.
Sorry, Charlie Horse.
Oh no!
Yeah, on an 8, you don't find any way to open the door, but you do notice the placard on the wall above the table with the crossbows that says "Automatic Repeating Crossbow." You notice that these crossbows have mechanisms in them that you've never seen in crossbows before. It seems like they'd probably be able to fire multiple shots in, say, a 6-second period of time.
Yeah. Thanks to the Charlie Horse, I rolled a 1.
You also don't seem to find any way of opening the door, but this sure does seem to be a room with weapons in it. So, there's that.
Well, fuck. Looks like we're gonna have to do this the hard way.
Time to check for vents.
What's the hard way?
We need to find some other way to get out of here without getting seen.
Well, there is a door in the opposite
There's a
corner.
door in the upper left corner, right? Right here?
That's the... I'm suspecting that at some point in time, this is going to roll back into the workshop where, there will be other individuals.
I mean, can we be lost people on from the tour?
I was just looking for the bathroom. So, yeah, I guess at this point I want to take a bit of a closer look at this armor. Because that looks like some space age shit.
Alright, you take another look at, what model did I use for the armor? Okay, it doesn't look, okay. You take another look at the armor, make an Arcana or investigation.
23. No, I'm sorry. Wrong. 19.
For
Arcana.
Okay, these are definitely magical. There's a set of plate armor and a set of mail armor, excuse me. And you can tell me that these are, enchanted is probably the wrong word because this is like the place for Magitech and not necessarily Magecraft. But you do notice like some wires and gears and springs and such, especially near the waist, as if there were some special property involved with like holstering weapons in this armor.
Interesting.
Also, both of you, please make me a perception check.
17.
19.
17, 19. Okay. You're gonna get a split second to react, but that door in the corner there, you hear it starting to open. The handle's turning.
As in the wall?
Nope, as in the door in the top left there.
Yeah, over
Oh, bollocks. Okay.
right there.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
so you have a split second to act.
I'm going to run to the door and open it while they open it.
And I will be right behind her.
Okay.
Actually, no. I'll be right here to the side.
Okay.
Ready to brain someone if I need to.
Excellent.
Holy shit.
Who's on the other side of the door, Tara?
I'm gonna grab myself a random token here. Okay. So you open the door. You pull it out of the hand of a startled scientist who's like wearing like a big overcoat and carrying like a big stack of papers in his hand. He goes, "Oh, excuse me. Sorry. You startled me."
Hello? Yeah, wait, what the heck, man? Well, your little tour startled me. Go on a self-guided tour, they said. And you got all this cool stuff.
Are you?
And I'm standing in the corner
Are you?
with the shovel stuff and things.
You're not supposed to be in. You're not supposed to be in here, are you?
I don't know. I said I needed to pee, and then the wall opened up, and I was like, "Oh my god, more cool Cogs United stuff."
That's
Clearly this is not a bathroom. What the heck, man?
That's not how the wall works. It doesn't respond to voice commands. We haven't finished the. He starts backing up. He starts looking left and right.
Where's the bathroom? Can we? I just really want to pee.
Okay. Why don't you come with me, and I'll take you to the bathroom.
Yeah, now, see, I don't believe you because you had this weird hesitation thing. And is this what you do on your tours?
He takes off running.
Oh no. Sym, get him.
I'll chase him.
Wait, are we going to chase him or do we want to just get the fuck out?
We can't get the fuck out.
Follow him. Wait. Let the gremlin guide you.
He's going to probably run to where guards are.
That's why we have to catch him first.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, so roll me some dex saves.
You know what, JJ?
No.
5.
For the most part, I am very happy with these new dice.
5.
Nice.
That's going to be an 18.
Okay. So Rose, you kind of struggle and stumble a little bit as Sym pushes past you, bolts down the hallway, and catches him. You catch up to him before he gets too far, and it doesn't look like anyone else has seen you yet. So you've got him. Split second now. What do you do?
Clap a hand over his mouth so he can't shout, and then drag him back into the armory room.
Right. Okay. Let me look up grapple rules. I think it's like strength versus dex.
Hand gets bit.
Something.
Context.
He's a scientist, so it's not like he's going to be super strong either.
Yeah.
Oh, stereotyping much?
Yep, sure am.
Absolutely. This guy's a nerd.
JJ, you started to say something about grapple stuff.
Oh, contested strength checks.
Yep.
Oh, this is not going to go well.
Because you're also a nerd.
Sym very much so is a nerd.
Nerd fight, nerd fight, nerd fight.
Nerd fight, nerd fight, nerd fight.
Wait, do I get to assist in this if I've also caught up with them?
Yeah, totally. Are you like
That's a help action, baby.
Are you grabbing and helping to keep him restrained? Or are you using magic to cast bless or something like that? Or
I was going to grab him and physically restrain.
okay, yeah, go ahead and roll.
So I roll a strength check too.
Yep.
Cool.
Oh.
I'm gonna tell you what this guy.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna tell you what this guy gets, or he has a -2 to his roll. So this guy has a -2 to his roll. Bates, tell me what you rolled.
Oh, you jinxed yourself, didn't you?
Oh no.
Why do you have to go and tell me how good
What
those
did
dice were?
What did you roll? A 6?
That's a 7.
Hey, shit. Plus what? Plus what?
A 0.
What?
Well,
Okay, so a 7 for Bates, a 4 for Georgeanna. This guy has a -2 to his roll, and he rolled.
He rolls a 19.
The number he rolled on the die was 4.
Oh my
that
god.
was low.
That was the lamest takedown.
I feel like it's like a slap.
Catch him. Yeah.
We just succeeded.
You absolutely just slap fight this pathetic man back into the room and slam the door behind you.
The two fighters are out here, like, chatting it up and being friendly, and the two magic users are over here grapple checking. What has this world come to?
On here.
I'm a cleric. I'm supposed to be decent at grappling too, but yeah.
I'm a sex worker. I'm supposed to be decent at grappling.
We're used to grappling people who are consenting to be grappled.
That's fair. All right. So you get this guy in the room. He seems like he's struggling. He's shouting against your hand, but you know the door is closed. And you got him. What do you do?
Knock him out and dump him in a suit of armor.
The armor I actually thought about.
Don't listen to me. I'm a bad influence.
All right, dude, what we're going to need is for you to just open the door to the wall so we can go out the way we came in. We need you to just chill out. Point to where we need to... whatever we need to do to get back out. We need you to stop talking or we're just going to have to, like, knock you out and figure out something on our own.
You can just point to where we have... to what we need to do. You don't need to say it.
He's full on hyperventilating at this point.
He's gonna knock himself out.
Breathe, dude. Breathe.
He looks back and forth like between the two of you, and he's starting to look like a little calmer now.
Okay. We don't want to hurt you. All we want to do is know how to open the wall back up so we can get out.
Look around, see how all your whatever this is, we don't know, we don't care. How it's all still here. We're not here to steal your stuff. I just really wanted to pee.
We got here by mistake. It
We'd like
doesn't
to
need to be a
leave.
big thing. And I mean, I'm going full on deception for this, and that'll be a 20.
Okay, sure.
We don't want there to be any problems. We don't want to cause any trouble. We got in here by mistake. We just want to get back out the way we came back in so we can meet up with our friends. All right, I'll loosen my hand so we can talk.
Oh, thank you. Okay. I mean, the switch is just under the table with the crossbows. I mean, it's not that hard. I guess I just count myself lucky today.
I think we all count ourselves lucky today. How does that sound?
Tell you what, I suddenly have a lot of work to do in this particular room, and I'm going to stay in here for about 2-3 minutes, and then I'm going to go back about my day. Sound good?
Sounds good.
We don't have to hurt anybody?
Nobody needs to get hurt.
Nobody needs to get hurt.
We never saw you. You didn't see us. It was just a weird snafu. And I mean, just just advice from someone who, of course, you will never remember talking to me. Fix your security, man. Like, if those shovels aren't voice activated, some weird, whatever causes this wall to go off isn't working properly. You should probably fix that.
That's not my department, but I can certainly. I mean, do you want me to pass that along, or?
I mean, it would probably make you look good to your bosses.
All right. Well, I'll pass that along in a few minutes. Once you're gone.
I mean, you could wait. Yeah, you could even wait. You could wait longer. All right.
Like 24 hours or so, maybe, but.
Okay, switch under the crossbow table.
Yep. Go.
Look for said switch.
Good luck. See you around. I'm gonna lay in the corner here and pretend to be unconscious just in case there's someone on the other side of that door and you get busted anyway.
I love this guy.
We've made the most hesitant ally ever.
This guy gets it.
Look, this guy's just collecting his paycheck.
This guy is me at my job.
By the way, dude, I'm Callum. What's your name?
Look, I don't know how friendly we need to get here. I think it's better to just forget this ever happened.
Hey, I was thinking maybe I could buy you a beer sometime. That's all. Just because you seem like you're a cool dude.
I appreciate it, but I'm gonna go lay down now.
I love this guy.
Do you want us to rough you up
No,
or something
that's okay.
to really sell it?
No, that's okay.
Okay.
We just, Georgeanna, we just got done saying nobody has to get hurt.
I know, but he seems really excited about playing unconscious. Like, I almost feel like we are providing him a dream opportunity here. And if this is the story he wants to sell, I want to help him sell it, but only if he wants to. Like, I don't really want to hurt him.
If he wants to live out dream opportunities, then he needs to make a visit over to Madame Red's.
Are you?
It's true. While it's still open.
Are you saying that out loud?
Yeah, yeah. And I say the while it's still open out loud too.
Okay.
Does he respond to this at all?
He seems to be on the floor unconscious.
No, but I say it out loud. I'm advertising.
Does he twitch at all?
Where are the cameras in this room?
We're technically a fantasy setting. There are no cameras.
He opens his eyes, rolls them, and closes them again. Anyway.
So, again, looking for the switch.
Yeah, it's right there by one of the table legs on like the underside of the table.
No, son of a bitch.
I mean, it's
The true switch here is
it's
Sasha.
not like immediately visible, but you reach your hand under and like you feel the underside of the table, and there it is. Okay, so
Like a panic button.
so cutting back over to JJ and Sasha. What did I name her? Brienne.
Brienne.
Brienne lays a couple different options out on the table. It looks like the two that are sort of in your price range. You can get a set of 4 that'll communicate like sending stones over a 50-foot radius for 50 gold. And you can get a 150-foot radius for 85 gold.
Set of 4, 485?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna go for the 150 ones.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah. So you spend a few minutes talking, comparing features and stuff like that. I mean, they're all basic walkie-talkies. And eventually you set on the 150-foot range communicators. You settle on a price, and she goes to retrieve the other 3 in the set because she only brought 1. Or well, no, she brought 2 out so she can demonstrate. So she goes back to retrieve the other 2, and you work out a deal. While she's out of the room for like 3 or 4 minutes, while she's putting the others away and getting your other 2, if there's anything that you want to do in that time,
JJ goes and visits the actual bathroom because he did have to pee.
you you go to the bathroom. They seem to be bathrooms. Like all bathrooms in the setting, they have interdimensional portals in the toilets that take away your waste. It's very efficient.
I'm so glad we clarified that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know what else JJ is gonna go do after he washes his hands? He's gonna go check to do a quick little sweep of the old maze thing to see if his buddies got out.
Sure. You walk around, and then you actually hear and then see the wall coming up. And there are Sym and Rose. And a guy crumpled in the corner of what seems to be like a weapons showroom.
JJ's just waving.
Oh my god, what did you do to him? Come on, let's go to the. We paid. Come on, let's go pick him up. Let's go pick him up.
No, he's fine. He's living the dream.
No, I'm talking to you guys.
I know.
Let's
I'm
go
saying
pick
we
up
don't
the
need
devices.
Oh, the devices. I thought you said to pick
We
up
paid.
the guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on. No.
Yes.
Let's go to the conference room.
All right, do the thing to shut the door, and we'll go.
Okay. I told the nice sales lady you guys went outside, so like stick with that.
Okay. Cool.
Going back to like how toilets work, by the way, I get the mental image that it is the biggest pain in the ass to like drop your keys in the toilet because they just.
Oh no.
I know, because then you have to like either A, deal with the fact that you just lost something, or B, like find your way into the pocket dimension. And I imagine probably barter with like the pocket dimension troll for your things back.
It's very inconvenient and smelly.
Yeah.
The shit
Yeah.
golem of the pocket dimension.
It
Oh.
is not a pleasant
Ugh.
experience.
Oh my god, guys. What if it's a really hot day, right? And you're being all demure, and you've got like a really fancy, pretty picture that's all folded up, and you're waving it, and you're in the bathroom, and then you drop it, and it disappears, and then the fan hits the shit.
And that's where we're going to end this episode. Thank you for listening. Thank you for playing. We just bought some walkie-talkies. We ran through a weapons showroom, and we will see you next week.
We threatened a man.
Yes, we did. Goodbye.